going to be presented by Adeze Imelda Onyekwelu. Can we give her a round of applause?
Hello everyone, can anyone hear me? Imagine a woman who has achieved viral suppression. She is clinically stable and adherent to treatment, yet on her way home, she falls, sustains a fracture and gradually loses her independency. Yes, her viral load was controlled, but her life was not fully protected, and this is the gap my innovation seeks to address. My name is Adeze Imelda Onyekwelu from Nigeria. I'm a practicing physiotherapist and the founder of Stellar Heart of Passion Foundation. So over the past 2 decades, HIV care has achieved something remarkable in which antiretroviral therapy has transformed HIV from a life-threatening disease to a chronic manageable condition, thus allowing a lot of people to live a longer and quality life. But longer life has exposed a silent change in which people living with HIV experience change in mobility, balance, neurological function, and physical performance, which has also increased their risk of fall. Yet, routine HIV care doesn't screen for individuals at increased risk of fall before the incident occurs. Fall isn't just an accident. It can lead to fracture, it can lead to disability, hospitalization, reduced quality of life, and loss of independency. And that is why we developed the HIV FRAT, which is known as HIV Fall Risk Assessment Tool. It is a specific HIV screening tool to assist frontline health workers to identify individuals at increased risk of fall before the incident occurs. And unlike existing screening tools which are developed majorly for older adults, the HIV FRAT incorporates risk factors that are particular to, let's say, treatment-related factors, neurological symptoms, behavioral risk, and psychological factors. And in a busy HIV clinic, we can't just give them paper because they need something that is fast, practical, and easy to use. And that is why our next step is the HIV FRAT app, which is an offline mobile clinic decision support tool that will assist nurses, physiotherapists, community health workers to complete screening in under 2 minutes, instantly classify the fall risk, and receive prompts like referral, monitoring, or intervention. Now, screening isn't just documentation, but it leads to action. And beyond supporting clinical decisions, we want this to also provide additional surveillance to disability risk, fall risk, and health status. Because we're already monitoring viral suppression in HIV care. Now, this app will provide additional information on risk assessment. And to accommodate low resource settings, the app will function offline, use simple language, and allow healthcare workers without specialized rehabilitation services to complete the assessment. And for rural communities without internet connection, assessment can be completed offline and then synchronized whenever there is connectivity. Currently, we have already developed the HIV FRAT and is currently undergoing its piloting and implementation. Now we want to develop the HIV FRAT app, which will be the HIV FRAT app in partnership with healthcare institutions and people living with disability, using their feedback to improve the platform before wider implementation. And we are seeking technical partners for the development of the app, clinical and research partners to support implementation, and funding partners to support implementation in routine HIV care, because that is the main point. And to scale it across Nigeria and Africa, we are also looking at ensuring that it's included in health programs so that surveillance on disability risk can be achieved. Now look at the same woman coming back to the clinic. This time around, a clinician identifies her risk before she falls. She receives timely intervention. She is mobile, independent, and continues to enjoy the life she worked so hard to achieve. Because I believe HIV care has transformed just survival. Time to look at protecting their life with independency, mobility, and dignity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Adeze. Over to you, Princess, for our jury members.
All right, do we have any jury silence? I thought you were such a polished presenter. I thought you just knew the topic inside out. You were very organized. I understood who it was for, how it would be used, and how it would be implemented. So really, congratulations on that.
Yeah, Daisy, I agree. I loved your energy and what you brought to the stage and to the story. I think one of the things that I would be interested as you continue to refine the pitch is really thinking about telling us the desired impact, right? Show us the burden that this has overall, and then how this will impact that. But great energy, really well done. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Julius. And thank you so much, Adeze. Thank you. Okay, now, last but not the least,